Hey guys, welcome back. It's Brian from Stogie Review, and today I'm taking a look at the La Aurora Puro Vintage 2006 Edición 3 Aniversario. Quite a mouthful. So I was sitting here thinking about doing a review. I was drinking a cup of this counterculture Apollo when it occurred to me that the La Aurora Puro Vintage 2006 might go really well with it. This is described as citrusy and floral. Let's see if I was right. So the Puro Vintage 2006 is not an inexpensive cigar. It's retailing for, I believe, an MSRP of $18.60 a stick, and it comes in boxes of 18, so you can do the math there. It is also not a Puro in the sense of the word that most of us would think of. It's a Ecuador and Havana wrapper. It's Brazilian binder with filler leaf from Brazil, Dominican Republic, and Nicaragua. And of course, it being a Salomon, it's nobody's going to be surprised that it's in the 6x60 range. This is actually 6.5 by 60. So we're here at the widest portion of the Salomon right now, and it's burning a little uneven. There has been some unevenness up to this point, but the flavors are very good. Initially, it was kind of caramel, kind of woody. As it's expanded, I've gotten notes of kind of almost like a gingerbread, a little bit of spices, and I've definitely noticed that after I take a sip of coffee, it kind of makes the sweet flavors in the cigars pop a little bit more. When in between, I'm kind of spacing it out a bit. There's more of I get kind of more of a peppery, nutty, roasted nut type of thing, and maybe a little bit of like earth and a little bit of leather in there, and some definite aromatic cedar in the retrohale. So off to a good start. I realize. Oh, here's a quick update on the ash. Uh, I've been calling this the wrong thing. It's actually the La Aurora Puro Vintage 2006 edition 111 or 111th Aniversario, commemorating the 111th anniversary of La Aurora being in business. Here I thought everybody else was doing typos with that 111 thing. Ooh, so I'm really close to burning the band at this point. I didn't realize how close. That's going to be fun. So it's been a while. It takes a long time. This is a slow burning cigar. It's not always a very nicely burning cigar. It's been a little uneven, but in terms of flavor, still really good. It was noticeably a little more grassy, a little bit more herbal, and of course still cedar in the retrohale. It's pretty nice. It's got a kind of a herbal cedar, grassy retrohale. The sweet notes of it seem to again pop a little bit after the coffee. I got some of the kind of molasses, hard candy, and even a little bit of gingerbread thing going on there. So yeah, still going pretty well. I better take the bands off here before I start smoking paper. So we're nearing the end here, and I've got a pretty good coffee buzz going on because I made a second cup of coffee. But so it's got a little bit more of a bite to it now. It's not as herbal or leathery as it has been. It's more of a I'm getting a lot more like sweet caramel out of it mixed with cedar, which is kind of like the best dessert ever. Yeah, so a lot of cedar, more smoke volume here at the end. It also seems to be smoking a little faster, which makes sense because now it's a considerably smaller ring gauge. So if you've got to pay more attention to it, or it will go out on you. So what's the verdict? I like this cigar. I'd recommend this cigar, and I definitely enjoyed smoking it with a bright, kind of acidic cup of coffee. The only thing that gives me any pause is the price, which I think is actually not too bad for a Salomon. That is a lot of tobacco in that, and the time it takes to smoke it, and some of the burn issues. Even with those things considered, I think you're still in for a treat if you light one up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I thought I'd give a quick shout out to a friend of mine and a fellow brother of the Leaf, Tim Dennis. He's part of a new radio show called Beer Guys Radio. Congratulations, man. And if you're into craft beer like I am, check it out at beerguysradio.com.